Hello friends, today we'll discuss the next chapter of India Wins Freedom. Chapter 15 of India Wins Freedom. The Mountbatten Mission focuses on the arrival of Lord Mountbatten as the last British Viceroy of India and his decisive role in the final phase of British withdrawal. Maulana Abul Kalam Azad begins by outlining Mountbatten's objectives. He was appointed with the clear instruction to transfer power quickly. The situation in India by early 1947 had become extremely tense, marked by communal violence and political deadlock. The British government was eager to exit, and Mountbatten was expected to facilitate this transition with minimum damage to British interests. Upon arrival, Mountbatten initiated discussions with major political leaders, including Gandhi, Nehru, Patel, and Jinnah. Azad points out that although Mountbatten claimed to be neutral, he seemed more inclined toward finding a solution that the Muslim League would accept. The issue of Pakistan dominated these talks. Jinnah was firm in his demand for a separate Muslim state, and Azad notes that this rigidity made negotiations extremely difficult. The Congress, on the other hand, was still hoping for a united India, but was growing increasingly impatient and exhausted from years of struggle and failed negotiations. Azad expresses his deep disappointment in this chapter regarding the Congress's decision to ultimately accept partition. He believed that with greater perseverance, a united India could have been achieved. According to him, the Congress leaders, especially Sardar Patel, were more focused on gaining immediate power than maintaining unity. Jawaharlal Nehru, too, is portrayed as being swayed by Mountbatten's charm and persuasive abilities. Azad emphasizes that the decision to divide India was not a well-considered one, but rather a hurried and emotional response to mounting pressure. A major turning point discussed is the announcement of the June 3rd Plan, where Mountbatten proposed the division of India into two dominions, India and Pakistan. This plan was quickly accepted by both Congress and the Muslim League. Azad criticizes the speed with which Indian leaders agreed to this proposal. He believed that the time frame was too short and did not allow for careful thought or planning. This, he argues, resulted in immense human suffering as the sudden announcement of partition led to widespread communal riots, panic, and mass displacement. Mountbatten's personality also features prominently in Azad's analysis. He acknowledges that Mountbatten was a skilled diplomat and had a charismatic presence. However, Azad accuses him of being more concerned about preserving British prestige and ensuring a graceful exit than genuinely helping India reach a fair and lasting solution. He believes that Mountbatten used his influence to steer the Congress toward partition under the guise of pragmatism. Throughout the chapter, Azad returns to the idea that partition was not inevitable. He insists that a confederation or other constitutional frameworks could have been explored further. His tone conveys a sense of regret and a belief that history could have taken a different path if only there had been more patience, dialogue, and vision. He laments that the communal divide, once a political tool, was allowed to become a geographical and human tragedy. In conclusion, Chapter 15 presents a critical and emotional reflection on the Mountbatten Mission. Azad weaves together political analysis and personal sorrow, arguing that the acceptance of Mountbatten's plan marked a grave failure of leadership. He believes that the decision to partition India was a result of hasty decisions, clever manipulation, and a lack of courage to pursue unity in the face of challenges. The key points include Mountbatten's swift negotiation tactics, the Congress's rapid acceptance of partition, the tragic consequences of the June 3rd Plan, and Azad's conviction that a united India was still possible if not for the decisions made during this critical period. Thank you.